Hello and welcome to the 2025 Australian Underwater Hockey National Championships. This is game 103 of the Queensland Masters versus the Victorian Masters team. And with Queensland playing the white team and Victoria on the black team. We are having some difficulties with the timer. Sorry about that, we are back now. Looks like there's an advantage puck being played for Queensland here. And looks like the Queensland fullback taking that puck, swimming along the corridor of the near wall. Victoria have switched the direction of the play and are swimming back along that same corridor. Looks like play heavily contested on that near wall.
One of our cameras is out of commission currently, so you know.
Looks like Victoria trying to make a play, but there has been a foul called. That is a foul by Queensland here. Victoria getting the advantage puck. Victoria running out, playing that advantage around to the left of the Queensland team, and looks like a Queensland player number 1 has been sent out. Let's see who that is for you. Looks like an advantage puck to Victoria here. And Queensland player number 1 is back in. Queensland are back up to 6 players here, and looks like Victoria player number 5 has been sent out. That is Michael Milnes for the Victorian team. can't exactly see. It looks like Queensland are making a good push towards the Victorian goal tray. Victoria are on 5 players in the pool here. And it looks like that was a goal. We'll just check for you. And it looks like that was indeed a goal for Queensland here.
It is gloving against New South Wales. So we've got a referee on gloving against New South Wales. So it'll be South Australia's puck.
And goal was by number 7 on the Queensland team. And so Queensland get the puck first by far. Number 7 on the Queensland team, that's Matthew Mihatov. Sorry if that name was pronounced wrong.
Making a strong drive now.
And looks like it's a call from the referee.
Goal for New South.
And looks like another goal from Queensland. We'll just confirm that. Not seeing any hand signals. That looks like it.
No, his cat does say number 1.
That was a no goal.
Yeah, wait.
Goal from Queensland player number 3 here. And that is Luke Nguyen. Sorry again for the pronunciation there. Anyway, play is heavily contested, right in that far corridor. Victoria making a big push on a diagonal towards the tray. Looks like Queensland have taken that and brought it over into their corner of the court.
We're going to offer a strike again.
Looks like, sounds like that.
Play for it. New South Wales in possession.
And that looks like it was a white timeout. Queensland calling a timeout here.
It is.
Before the play resumes here. Looks like it will be an equal puck here. No advantage to either team. And the referees have called an additional timeout here. They're probably discussing something during that team timeout and need additional time to make a decision.
It looks like South Australia have.
And the equal puck is being played here. Looks like there is a player from player number 8 from Queensland is out for 5 minutes here. Let's check. And that is Sean Hartley out from the Queensland team for 5 minutes. Queensland will be down to 5 players for the majority of this half now. Looks like there may be a call from the referee of advantage for Victoria here. Victoria taking the advantage puck on a diagonal towards the tray. Looks like they may have managed to push through Queensland here and score a goal. Just confirm that.
South
And that was a goal for Victoria. The score is now 2-1 in Queensland's favour, with just over 6 seconds left on the clock.
You can see March waiting in the back.
Queensland are still down to 5 players for 4 more minutes here.
A big drive.
The strike is off again.
Is that a goal?
Looks like Queensland have gotten the strike here, but have been stopped in their tracks by Victoria. A goal for Victoria player number 0. I don't know who that was. Vincent maybe scored that last goal. Either way, the play is on the far side of the court now, and a referee timeout has been called. They may suspect some foul play from one team here.
Well done, Steve. Good job. Proud of you.
And it does look like an advantage puck for Victoria here.
New South Wales.
Out of the referee timeout.
Someone's fixing the camera.
Backline setting up, giving a lot of opportunities to pass and reach around the Queensland team here.
Can't see much on that back wall.
Victoria making a good push towards the tray. Looks like Queensland just barely managed to keep it out and bring it along to this near side of the court. That may be a referee call now. And it is a referee timeout here. They'll likely be deciding if that was a goal that Victoria just scored.
Looks like play's still happening.
Because the puck did end up being pushed out of the tray, but that does not mean it did not make contact with one of the strike areas on the tray. Now, it is a goal if the puck hits either the back wall of the tray or the bottom floor of the tray. If the puck goes, I believe if the puck goes on the wall above the tray, it does not count. But I am no expert on refereeing.
Yeah. Oh, no, New South Wales making a big push now. They've got lots of numbers on the bottom. See if they can convert this into a goal.
See, looks like they're being.
And that is a
Looks
goal
like it was an advantage puck for Queensland here.
New South Wales, number 2.
2 people at the door.
Well done, New South Wales.
And another person's here. 3 minutes left on the player number 8 timeout now. And there's another timeout for the referees.
New South Wales has called a timeout. New South Wales
The refs are having some trouble getting their story straight here. Another news, the score is now equal, 2-2. Queensland getting the strike first. They have been doing an amazing job of getting possession straight away here. Victoria trying to push that Queensland player off into the corner. It looks like Victoria have been successful. Queensland are pinned in that corner there. Both teams will struggle to get out in this situation.
There's still 30 seconds left of this timeout.
Looks like Victoria are running up along the near wall. In a bit of a blind spot for us here. Sorry, folk.
Why is he swimming away? There are some buzzers.
Don't know. Looks like that is advantage for Queensland here. Victoria being pushed back really close to their goal tray. But Queensland are again down a player.
About to set up for another strike. The timeout just finished.
And
they're on their
Queensland
way.
playing the advantage puck.
New South
Looks
Wales
like
will have
Victoria have done a good job of keeping it away from the danger zone around the tray.
a lot of numbers on the bottom for both teams. But New South Wales seems to have the puck. Apparently
Oh,
the
that's
advantage is being
brilliant.
played by the refs.
If you've been watching our junior games, one of the key difference with the adult games you'll notice is it's a lot faster. A lot of big flicks and a lot of fast swims here.
A ref call. Either gloving or barging.
Victoria running up along the near wall. Looks like they have been turned around here. Queensland have possession of the puck, but they have been forced into the near corner.
New South Wales, so South Australia's backs will be taking the puck once again. The forwards are lining up.
The score is even now. Queensland had some success in the early parts of this game. Victoria managing to score the 2 goals and get an even scores again.
Someone's driving it up the
Looks
wall.
like it's a call from the referees.
Back defense. The lines.
Has advantage for Queensland, so they will get their chance at a goal here.
We've got a bit of subbing going on.
Looks like the advantage is right on the wall here, or maybe in the corridor. We don't have a good view this close. But Queensland halfback taking it. The Queensland fullback has gone up for air as the Victorian player steams through.
Gone down to receive the puck. Steve tries to defend, fails. You've got see the backline rotation of the New South Wales players.
Looks like there's another stoppage in the play.
And there's another ref.
Looks like advantage for Queensland here.
Currently no ref call.
Sorry for any flashes in the screen.
SA.
Fighting against SA guys. Let's have a much.
Queensland making a big run towards the tray. We don't know if that went in.
We've got 50 seconds before half time. See if anyone can use this puck.
Does look like a goal.
Getting ready.
We'll just wait for it to be confirmed for us.
We can't see anyone on any.
Oh. About this, I believe our timer in the top left has frozen. So player number 8 for Queensland is back in the game, and it looks like the score is
New South
2-2 still.
Looks like they're trying to defend that drive, so I'm assuming South Australia had the puck, but no, New South Wales have regained possession. Another red call.
I believe that was a goal.
1 minute. 1 minute. 1 minute. What are you
It does look like the poolside timer has frozen as well. So I believe the score is 3-2 in Queensland's favour, but we have no way of knowing for sure right now.
We think
There can't be long left in this match now.
so. I'll take this opportunity to read out the team lists.
Oh dear.
I apologise. Paul Manson, vice. This is South Australia. Paul Manson is the vice captain. Troy.
Does look like there is some confusion in the pool as well, having some trouble with their timekeeping.
Number 11. Number 15.
There's likely a referee timeout has been called just to resolve this problem. Both teams here still all set up, and looks like play has resumed. Queensland are first to the puck here. Victoria managed to take possession though, and it looks like the puck is being contested, but slowly making way towards the Victorian side of the court. The puck has been pushed over to that far wall now. Looks like Victoria are making ground and pushing along that corridor on the far side of the court, passing it on to another forward. Queensland really were struggling to stop that, but looks like Queensland have possession now, but there has been a call from the referee. That is a penalty against Queensland, so the advantage puck is going to Victoria here. It's going to be what Victoria need to make the scores even again before this second half of the match, before the first half of the match ends. Victoria running out onto the left side of the court. Queensland scrambling to change their positions. It looks like they've brought it over into the near corner. There has been a call from the referees. I believe that is half time. Most likely, yes. Like the timer at the pool side is up again. The score is 2-3 in Queensland's favour. There are 2.5 minutes left in the half-time break.
Breaking is when
The referee over there warning the Victorian team about their behaviour, something of the likes.
still a referee.
Looks like Victorian subs are coming off, leaving only the starting six. Strongest players on the Victorian team here.
South Australia still
Queensland have been doing a good job of getting first strike here, and that's been going really well for them. They've been able to keep their possession and push towards the Victorian side of the court.
their numbers on the bottom, their forwards curl.
Minute left in the break here.
Players. One of the South Australian forwards is swimming it now.
Like a timeout here? Don't know. No.
Yeah, that had to be a call. So that must have been a call against New South Wales because South Australia looks to be taking the puck. Super sorry.
Now Queensland only have a 1.1 goal advantage here.
South Australia must still have possession. For it to be
And they're off on the strike.
New South Wales.
a call
Looks
against
like
New
it's a
South Wales.
relatively even strike here. Victoria trying to pass on to their forwards, but the Queensland backline have taken that.
Another three.
Looks like Victoria have quite a run here, pushing along to the Queensland goal tray.
Stick infringement is when you go for the.
Looks like Queensland are keeping the puck held in that near corner first.
Not injuring anyone. Oh, New South Wales are doing a big push now. He tries to bring it inwards, but the South Australian player looks to be might really manage to take it off of him. South Australia are trying to drive it up that far wall.
Play really close in this near corner here.
They're driving towards goal. Oh, no, a white's a call.
Looks like there's a stoppage in the play. No, that was my mistake.
Infringement against New South Wales, so that would mean South Australia's.
Puck is still in that right corner, possibly on the right wall.
No way. New South Wales looks to be taking that, so it must have been stick infringement against South
And that
Australia.
was a referee call, I believe. Advantage for Queensland here. They'll get a chance to push out of their goal tray. And so we have our timekeeping back up for you here.
There's another call.
So there are 13 minutes and 20 seconds left in this half of the game.
That looks penalty.
Looks like Queensland making a good push towards the tray here. We'll see if it's enough. Oh, and the back line from Queensland swims through and gets a goal here. We'll just confirm if that was a goal. And that looks like it was a no goal. And advantage is going to Queensland here. Victoria committed a foul, probably. Victoria have the puck now, running away along our misaligned camera. Sorry about that, folk.
Breaking against New South Wales, I think. A breaking call against New South Wales. So
You can't see what's happening. Looks like the puck is in this near corner now.
No, before South Australia touches the puck. Before South Australia touches the puck. Oh, and they've had a sin bin for breaking. And New South Wales have now got sin bin for breaking. I cannot see what number it is.
Queensland trying to push along that left wall into the Victorian goal tray. Doesn't look like they're making much ground. Victoria have gotten a breakaway running along that wall. Looks like there's a break in the play.
It's Woody.
And that is advantage to Queensland now. Queensland players will be pushing up onto the Victorian goal tray, trying to get it in. Trying to get the puck in, that is. And our timekeeping has gone down again. Really must apologise for this. Don't know what's happening here. We don't have a really good view. I believe Queensland have scored a goal. I'll just check that for you.
So that'll be South Australia's free puck. That looks like...
Wait. Is a goal for Queensland. The score is now 4-2 in the Queensland Masters team's favour. This is the second half of the game. Of course. And they're off on the strike. We don't have a view of the puck here, so we can't tell you who has got first possession, or indeed much of what is happening on the left side of the court, which is the Victorian side of the court in this half. Looks like the play is on the far wall. That's about all we can see. Queensland trying to make a diagonal play out towards the tray. Looks like Victoria have managed to push it out further, but the puck is still in front of the Victorian tray. We can't see what's happening here. That looks like the puck is in the tray. We'll have to see what the call is on that. And that looks like a goal. So the score is 5-2 in Queensland's favour here. Yep. Both teams setting up on the side here. Can't be a lot of time left in this match. In this half of the match, that is. And they're off on the strike. Again, we don't know who has reached it first. Play along that far corner of the court here. Queensland making a big flick into the tray. Have to see if that was a good move. And that is another goal for Queensland. The score is now 6-2 in Queensland's favour. And looks like our camera has been readjusted. We'll be able to tell you who has reached the strike first here now. There is a timeout here. Don't know who's called it. Victoria are talking in their sub box here. play has resumed. We'll see who gets a strike. Looks like Queensland here making a spear play up through the middle of the court. Victoria are scrambling to stop that. If Queensland get past Victoria now, there'll be little they can do to stop them.
Doug Penrose just got kicked out. For a minute.
Victoria pushing up through the middle of the court here, switching over to the near side, running along that corridor. That Victorian wing doesn't have much support. He hasn't got anyone to pass through. It's a dangerous position to be in.
1 minute would be one of those things. If it was a dangerous flick, it'd be more like 5 minutes.
Looks like the play is kind of contested on this near wall. Can't see much of what's going on when it's this close. Don't know what's happening here. Looks like an advantage is being set up for Victoria here, and as they play it, looks like Victoria have made a lot of ground. Queensland had quite a spread out formation there, didn't have much power to defend.
He's about to jump in. He's still on the sideline.
And I'd like to thank Victorian player number 19. That is Victorian player number 19. Don't know who that is, but I'd like to thank you for rearranging our cameras for us. I won't say if this is a goal or not, but I'll tell you when the refs call it out for us. Like some heavily contested play on the right side of the court there. There's a call from the referee, so we don't know exactly what's happening. Looks like a advantage for Victoria again here. We don't know why that happened. But, so there's a lot of discussion here. This may be a referee timeout. We have no way of knowing.
Oh, no, Joe's got the
And there is a call.
straight to the wall.
There's a ref call.
Another call.
It is barging against oldies. That's what they
And looks like Victoria making a play towards the tray there. That may be a goal. I'll need to check.
Serious barging in this game, guys.
We don't know what happened there. Anyway,
Still has 14 seconds in the second, so he won't get to come in.
that may have been a goal, and it may not. Anyway, the players have reset back to their sides of the court, so I believe that was a goal.
Was it a goal? No.
And there's a call.
Call.
They're coming out into the middle. Queensland have the puck first, taking it over to the far wall.
So that wasn't a goal, but it is stick infringement against South Australia.
Heavily contested play on the far wall there.
New South Wales advanced.
Can't tell what's going on.
Mark Mooney is back in.
Mark Mooney's back in, so South Australia were trying to sort out their positions really quickly. You can see
Victoria running along the far wall there. That is their strong side, based just on how the puck sits against the wall,
that they flicked
how the
in.
stick sits against the wall. Apologies. Queensland running up along the far side.
That is a
Looks
goal.
like neither team is making a lot of ground here.
So
I love that.
we don't know the number.
Like that.
Maybe number 3.
Maybe an advantage puck here.
Job Francis.
Like both teams are intruding to some degree. That does look like an advantage against Victoria, so the advantage going to Queensland here.
Don't get one at Steve Roberts.
Does look like the refs are confused here.
South Wales are swimming with it. No, Mark managed to yank it off of him. Mark's
So
swimming
there
straight
are
to the
6
ball now.
minutes left in this round.
Handing off to Scott Harris. Handing off to Scott Harris now. Good luck, everyone.
Still sitting at 1-6. No.
This may just be an equal puck based on how the players are setting up. No, it is Queensland's puck here, playing it from the far in that back corner where we couldn't see the puck. Heavily contested play in that far corner.
It's not his first rodeo. New South Wales with the puck now. Closing 2 minutes to the game.
Call by the ref.
Push to the,
Can't see what's happening here,
the defensive corner from
which is a big problem for us.
Can't
Too fuzzy for us to see on the far side of the court, and too limited for us to see on the near side of the court. Hey. Like Queensland pushing out towards the Victorian goal tray. Victoria keeping the puck along that left wall. But it looks like Queensland did manage to get the puck in. We'll just see. Looks like that was a no goal advantage to Victoria here.
Mark driving through to turn.
Victoria setting up. This is Victoria gaining a lot of ground on this advantage here. But I bet, yep, a Queensland player will rush out to meet the Victorian. Looks like they're half back with the puck there.
South Australians.
Play again in our dead zone on this near wall here.
Advantage being
That's the
played by
only
the ref.
vision I have.
Oh, looks like Queensland trying to bring the puck along this near wall. Victoria have caught that and are running along that same near wall here.
Play's been pulled up.
Against New South Wales.
So South Australia's free. They've got a minute. We've got another referee timeout.
And looks like Victoria may have gotten a breakaway here.
New South Wales
Running along
number
to the
2
Victorian
is
goal
out for
tray.
a minute.
Victoria may be going out on the diagonal towards the Queensland goal tray, but we have no way of knowing. Look at all those players on the surface catching their breath. Isn't this exciting?
So we're going to rest on the side. See that coming up there. And that'll be the end of the game for him. So South Australia maybe with a chance here to
Oh, a little bit of contact there.
bring up a third goal in the closing minute of the game.
Butting heads.
A vigorous encounter between the two teams.
Can only imagine how exciting the play must be right now.
And, congratulations.
Call by the ref.
We've got a call by the ref to the last two people that are holding in to watch a blue screen.
Barging against New South Wales.
Looks like Queensland may have broken away, judged and aware the players are looking. Perhaps. Don't know. Looks like that is advantage to Queensland here. Play up against this near wall. Queensland have gotten a breakaway past the Victorian players.
We've got another call. So
Victoria are scrambling to try and stop Queensland from reaching their tray.
Goal court.
oh no! South Australia bring it up to 3-6.
Victoria keeping that puck firmly against the near wall, not giving Queensland any opportunity to go out on that diagonal.
By number 5.
Well, somehow someone has made. Oh no, my apologies. Both our cameras at the goal trays are now facing upwards. Look at that referee. Look at that Victorian player. I wonder what's happening.
Tomorrow, I believe.
Ooh, looks like advantage.
Till next time. It's farewell from Ballarat. I'm out.
This may be a goal.
I'll be back.
Who knows?
The girls are playing.
I can't see the actual score because a referee is standing in between me and the scores right now.
New South Wales Elite Women's versus Tas Elite.
They're off on the strike. Looks like Queensland have gotten that. Queensland running along into the side of the court. I wonder what's happening there. Probably looks pretty impressive.
Do you want to tell Sarah and I'll start here? Have you got this ready to go?
Yes, that's ready to go live. I'll just tell
Oh
Sarah.
well, it looks like that could have been a goal actually.
Or they both need to be-
Very aggressive play from Queensland here. Wish we could have gotten that for you people. But anyway. And they're out on the strike. Looks like Queensland have reached it first, trying to flick past Victoria, but Victoria have managed to catch that flick and have gotten the puck all tangled up in the middle of the court here. Queensland trying to bring it over into this near corridor, it looks like. And they've gone over to the left side of the court. And Victoria looks like have brought the puck back out into the middle of the court. Queensland have done a switch, basically a big U-turn, and gone around onto the other side of the court, running back to the left. Or swimming, rather. Looks like play has stopped. It would be about the time for the end of the round. And that looks like that is the end of the round. The final score is 8-2 in Queensland's favour. Thanks for watching. The next set of games starting at...
Is your game finished?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The next set of games starting at... where's the...
Why is this on 103?
Where's our...
Sorry, come on.
Next set of games starting at... next set of games starting 4 minutes ago. The Queensland Elite Women's versus the WA Elite Women's. And the New South Wales Elite Women's versus the Tasmanian Elite Women's. Thanks for watching.